So in college football, juking is going to be a big thing. And as you'll see from the run, if you can get around from somebody and make the juke right, you can obviously do some decent stuff. You can manage to get past that one man. Maybe you manage to get to that zone. So it is all about using and utilizing it in the right way. Because it's very easy, as you can see, if I gonna juke the wrong way here, if I go right, more than likely, I'm not going to get past somebody. I may get absolutely floored. I might not get that extra yardage. Whereas if I go with the right one and manage to get through the lines, I've gained an extra yard or two. And as we know in American football, that is absolutely massive. You need to be making sure you're absolutely on that money as much as possible. Now, juking can be utilized in a few different ways. So if I want to turn this way and then go with like a complete slip inside, it's kind of utilizing the right analog stick around. If I'm just doing the side step, which we just saw a second ago, it is just a flick to the left in the right timing. You kind of want them to commit, but not too much. So if I go too early with this, as you can see, it's going to play every time. Maybe not. He's going to get to me even before. So for instance, if I was to try it again and kind of get away from this guy, if I'm going to go too early, they can turn their run. They're not going to manage to get it kind of absolutely spot on every time. But if I let them commit a little bit, I can maybe sidestep that kind of play. And yes, difficulty will make this a big thing. If I want to go head on and go with like a truck, maybe I've got a person might be able to kind of go over them, if then maybe not the greatest challenge. You can obviously do the step back as well, so it's kind of like a shoulder, but this is one that you need the challenge to be absolutely spot on. So for instance, if I was to go for him to maybe tackle me straight on, so maybe if I turn the other way, might actually be a bit better because I might be able to stop here. So if I was to potentially stop and let that tackle go through. So if this is going to be really good online for anybody that is working there. So if I kind of stop and they've already gone for the big challenge, that's going to floor them completely. Predominantly in computer, you don't really see it very often. So the sidestep is going to be absolutely perfect for this. As you'll see in the controls, if we are going for, say, like the ball in the air, pass in, pre-play. No, it would be ball carrier. So as you see, right analog stick will be truck, which yeah, which will be up. You've got the back juke, which will be down. You've got the juke, which will be left and right, and then the spin, which will be from 90 degrees to the side. So obviously something along the lines of that you can obviously go with, and then kind of running here is going to be very, very risky. Never run backwards. That is something that's always been taught. Always go forward. So the juke is absolutely massive, especially if you do manage to get a little bit further in it. Just taking out one man. You're not going to juke everybody. It's just not going to happen. But if you can manage to get that extra sidestep, as you see there, it may not be the kind of difference between getting to the touchdown, but it might be the difference between getting back to that first down, which is going to be absolutely massive.